Tom Pastor has been selected to receive the Melvin R. Green Codes and Standards Medal for extraordinary leadership and tireless efforts in the development of market-relevant standards products, the implementation of effective organizational and process enhancements, and in advancing the acceptance of ASME codes and standards and conformity assessment programs worldwide.
I'm currently Vice Chairman of the Technical Oversight Management Committee, which governs all of the boiler code, but I'm also a member of the Supervisory Board for Pressure Technology, and I also sit on the highest level committee, which is the Council on Standards and Certification.
Tom Pastor became an unparalleled authority on codes and standards through his work in the nuclear industry.
My first job was with Combustion Engineering here in Windsor, Connecticut, who was a large manufacturer of boilers and also heavily involved in the nuclear industry. So the first 9 years of my career, I did stress analysis work on nuclear components. And I took all this experience I had from combustion engineering and applied it directly in the writing of the standards.
He is now Vice President of Hartford Steam Boiler, where he has taken his codes and standards work worldwide.
We started in 1866 in Hartford, Connecticut. The early problems in the 1800s were boiler explosions. My company, as well as ASME, in its earliest years, developed codes and standards to solve the problem of numerous boiler explosions that were happening in the late 1800s.
In 1865, the explosion of the steamship Sultana killed over 1,500 people and was one of the worst maritime disasters of its time. It was just one of hundreds of similar incidents with steam boilers that caused a small group of engineers in New York to found the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. For more than 25 years, Tom Pastor has lent his expertise in engineering to ASME codes and standards committees.
We've been expanding internationally quite a bit in the last few years. I've been heavily involved in other international codes, such as Indian boiler regulations, exporting pressure equipment to different countries around the world and having to meet their regulations in those countries. We've been expanding greatly in China. My staff does a lot of technical training for our inspectors around the world, and in some cases still delivering the training myself.
He maintains a strong commitment to making pressure vessels safe.
They are dangerous, and they have to be constructed safely and operated safely. The standards themselves contain the rules that could lead to a safe construction and safe operation of pressure equipment. So the better someone understands those rules, everybody benefits from that.